My box of great stuff from Japan, procured by JPFans, is now here. Join me to have a look at what's inside and also have a look at the affiliate link to get some great deals for yourself. After having a quick look at each item, I'll do a price breakdown at the end, comparing JPFans to eBay. JPFans is a proxy shipping service which you can use to access region-locked Japanese online stores such as Mercari, JDirect and Amazon Japan. Use JPFans to browse and add items to your basket. Purchases are then shipped to their warehouse and checked for quality. Then simply consolidate your purchases in one and have them shipped to you all around the world. Sign up using the affiliate link in the description and receive $86 in shipping vouchers plus a Mercari item voucher. Thank you very much to JPFans for sponsoring me today. On with the video. So here we have the Calsonic Nissan Skyline GTR Update 4. It said there was a little bit of damage on the box. Apart from a couple of creases though, can't really see any issues. You see interior parts, racing parts there. Window masks, clear parts, distinctive body shell, you've also got some Bridgestone decals in there, tyres, wheels, that too, and look, that's interesting. So this one isn't new, but whoever owned it replaced the original decals with Studio 27 ones. So there we are. Studio 27 ones actually from 2000 to 2001, and looks like the original decals aren't in there, so that's pretty cool. The website has got its own shipping calculator, so as you can see here I added the weight, size of the box and the content, and you can see it has a few different carriers and different prices as well. My parcel weighed 2.8 kilos, so £40 shipping from Japan is pretty good. You then got rules and regulations about weight, size, what you can and cannot ship, so it's really useful to check. Here we have the Star Wars Bandai K2SO. So 112 kit here, made in Japan. Open it up. There you can see completely sealed. You've got some decals there, moulded in black, and then you've got stickers there, so there's your options. Some more parts there, display base with some rubber parts. I think that's to pose the shoulder joints and things like that. See how that's posable there. Yeah, pretty cool kit there. So these ones I bought for my sons, and as you can see we've got all three starter Pokemon from the original Pokemon game. Interesting though, two of them are sealed, this one isn't sealed, so we'll open Bulbasaur first, see that these are snapped by hand, so you shouldn't actually need any tools for these at all. You can see there, really nice coloured parts. You've got some stickers for things. That looks so cool. And the instructions are actually inside the box. Got Bulbasaur. Really nice moulded colour there. Little sticker sheet there with those eyes on. And again, get the instructions there. It's really cool. example. There's loads of other Pokemon you can get in different poses too. And there you are. Paw prints, flame, eyes. And look at that, even moulded in clear on the same sprue. Amazing. This is really, really nice quality. So this shows the sheer variety of things you can find on JPFans. I bought this for my wife. It's a piano score music book from the Studio Ghibli films, composed by Joe Hisaichi. The book includes music from films such as Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, Ponyo, and many, many more. Often these Japanese music books aren't published in Europe, and this is another real bargain. So, classic one here, Jaguar XJR-9 LM from Tamiya. You can see it comes with all the detailed interior and engine. Yeah, it's still sealed. You've got the tyres there, body, got some Dunlop decals. I don't imagine the decals in this one are going to be any good anymore because it is very old. You know what? V12, seat, interior, brakes, floor, aerodynamic parts, wheels, decals. Yeah, these are pretty old. Little bit of damage here. I didn't think that these would be okay considering the age, but it is amazing that they actually came with the tobacco sponsorship. As you can see there, 1989. So these are almost as old as me. But yeah, still looks great. Actually got a little bit of, is that Tamiya glue? Tell me in the comments. Not sure I'll be using that, but it might even be a museum piece. And there you are. Look, decal sheets, guide is separate there. Detailed interior. Obviously, I'm lucky enough to work with this car, as you can see from these pictures. Looks great. Built the Hasegawa version. I think this one has a lot more going for it. It's a shame about the decals, but like I say, I didn't think they'd be okay. Generally speaking, Tamiya decals don't last a long time. If you're going to buy these old kits, it's great to get them for a decent price so that then you can buy some replacement decals elsewhere. And here we are, a double set here. Both Mika Hakkinen cars. These came together. Got the McLaren MP413, Hakkinen's first title winning car. Also he drove Coulthard, and the Lotus Ford 102D. One of his really early driven cars, and this of course was sponsored by Tamiya as well. Now those look okay, a little bit of discoloration on those. Can get these replaced though. Tyres, polycaps there, these look good. And again, everything is still sealed. Some Bridgestone Potenza decals in there. Got engine detail in this, that Mercedes V10. And bodywork here, moulded in silver. Obviously you can paint over that if you want to. But that looks fantastic. A little bit of instructions there, a little correction. Must have been a mistake in the instructions for this one. Colouring, things like that. And you can see the instructions for this one still look pretty good. Lots going on. It's a really nicely detailed kit, one that I really think it would be great for Tamiya to reissue. Looks to me like this decal sheet is fine and this one isn't. So interesting to see if I could get a replacement just for that one. Obviously it doesn't come with West decals here, you got those, I think that's a charity, that logo there. It's a bit of metallic in some of these as well, very nice. And the Lotus, now this one I know is incomplete. It should be the Hakkinen version, which should come with a driver and wheels tyre set. I should say, you can see their factory printed tyre logo. Sadly, this one is missing the driver and the tyres. You can see there the decals actually look alright, considering this is pretty old, about 30 years old. That looks okay. And then you've got all the other parts still sealed. But yeah, unfortunately, is missing the Mick Hackman figure and the tyres. So get some spare tyres for this. However, it was a fantastic price. Both of these Tamiya racing cars. All eBay prices quoted are the cheapest I could find in June 2026, and as you can see, I got some fantastic deals at JPFans instead. Even with postage included, it was around £180 cheaper in total. I didn't have to pay customs for this order, but I recommend checking your country's customs rules with Japan so that you can factor that in. Massive thanks again to JPFans. I got some absolutely awesome things here. Let me know in the comments if you've made any of these before and which ones you'd like most to see built on the channel. Please don't say the piano book. Thanks for watching, click the link down below to sign up, and I'll see you soon.